Good morning. Like many of you, I've had one job from the time I got out of college for 15 years, getting steady promotions and corporate moves about every 2 years. I saw friends and associates find and lose jobs during this period of time and almost felt guilty that I had one job for such a long time. I listened to their frustrations about their jobs and heard things that I thought should have been warning signs to them of pending cutbacks by their companies. I offered advice to get resumes updated and start looking for new jobs, but you know how human nature goes. It's kind of the "it can't happen to me" syndrome that pops up much of the time. Well, I finally saw a good deal of these warning signs myself in my company and heard some well-founded rumors of a pending purchase by a much larger company. I'm sure I'm a lot like you in that most of the time we try and understand and be savvy to corporate politics, but at the same time we want to advise our superiors or voice concerns when we see something that goes awry. And this can be very frustrating when you're not listened to and you see these problems multiply. And it's especially hard to take a very unpopular stand at a time of economic downturns, knowing how difficult jobs are to come by. But I learned a great deal from my business experience, read some great business books, attended seminars, discussions with friends and colleagues, and I had become quite adept at recognizing the warning signs. Things like high-level closed-door meetings occurring, reading about the savings to be found in one company acquiring another, much through staff reductions. You know, and things like general industry health and my company's competitiveness, and how I'd been treated by senior managers, as talk of cutbacks occurred. And less than a robust national economy, all are contributors. Yes, it was frustrating, but I developed a second nature of how to take care of myself once I discovered that there was no longer job security offered by my company or any other. Well, my vice president position was eliminated as the company was acquired by another. And this wasn't a shock to me. In fact, I knew deep down it was going to happen. I've been through downsizings at a couple of other organizations and fortunately observed the warning signs, the red flags. I began to network with friends and colleagues and even customers to see what jobs were available. I put off purchases that I could postpone. I socked away as much savings as I could, even banked bonus checks. I always had my resume updated with the latest acquired skills. So physically, I was really ahead of the game, well on my way with a couple of great new potential jobs when the rug got pulled out from underneath me. More importantly, I was mentally prepared. Losing your job, which is much of our identity today, is a traumatic loss, right up there with the serious illness or loss of a family member. Within 2 months, I had 2 job offers, which, following the rule of thumb that it takes you roughly a month for each $10,000 of annual income to find a replacement job, mine was shortened by about 10 months by being proactive. On a couple of other occasions, I actually landed other jobs and left before layoffs even occurred. I observed so much pain and frustration and stress from friends as they went through what I did that I decided to share my experience. That is why I wrote the book, 5 Necessary Skills to Keep Your Career on Track. It's not that I want to make everyone that I come in contact with a paranoid schizophrenic, but simply to instill a healthy dose of reality that there is no longer job security in corporate America. We now have to create our own security. No matter what job you have, we are at the mercy of the economy, as we have seen in the past couple of years. We're at the mercy of bad management decisions, mergers and acquisitions. Any of these can leave us sitting on the street. It's not enough to be thinking about your next job, but you have to be networking to know what is out there at all times and keep your resume updated and fresh with your acquired skills. You have to be financially prepared to weather any economic storm. You have to be continually educated and re-educated, or you're actually slipping backwards. You have to be planning your next job and even the job after that in your long-term career plans. In short, you must be proactive and take steps to create your own job security, which is your family's security. My book will give you a step-by-step guide to crack your own career code. 5 necessary skills to keep your career on track. I wish you success in your career. Thank you.